So here we are back in Wargame Red Dragon. I'm playing with my North Korean 1980 deck. So a lot of retro units here. We should be able to spam them out. I'm going to take them to this town and hold it, and then we'll see what the situation is. Luckily there's a reinforcement zone in Jot, so won't be any problem bringing on additional men, as long as we can get there. Almost left the command behind. Try and get some of these elite infantry forwards as soon as possible. So the cool thing about the infantry APCs for the North Koreans is that you have one which carries an ATGM and you have one which carries infrared anti-air, so they're actually a pretty good combo. And generally that can help keep them alive even in pretty dire circumstances. So let's just spread these guys around a bit. And it means it's hard for us to forget a critical unit type. But it looks like we're going to make it over reasonably easily. We'll try and get maybe the back of Eleanor as well. That'll be our next objective, I suppose. Hopefully our allies will be able to hold out against whoever's coming. That guy's a bit annoying. Just try and take him out with some cheap plane. Okay, we're probably not going to get that sector, I reckon. We can send these guys forwards. Capture the sector ahead of us. Guess we could land this guy, evac this guy before he gets shot down. These guys have made it into the town, so that's good. And keep these guys back here. Pull these guys back. Then what we want to have is some supply for our anti-air. Already running into trouble over here. Wedge these guys forward and take them on. No problem. Order some cheap tanks in. Things are going okay. Probably want to try and risk taking out that gazelle if we can. Okay, so they've got anti-air there. We'll lose this guy, but we took out the gazelle, so it is worth it. I think they're worth about the same number of points. Ooh, these guys are going to take some hits though. Ouch. Because they probably have some sort of recon unit forwards over here. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to see these guys quite so easily. Losing a few points there. Get some of our own recon up. Some artillery fire comes in, of course, inevitably. Oh wow, they took them out. Ah, one of those. Not too surprising then. Oh, they know we're here. That's quite impressive. That's some good intel they have. Alright, so we've pretty much drawn it up here. Not too much left that we can do. They're going to pot shot us because they can, mysteriously. Don't know how they can see us, to be honest. It's a bit strange. Order this guy out to kill that guy. Guess it might be wise to just pull back. Not face up to this unknown weaponry. They seem to be able to see us anyway, so there's not much point in us fighting it. Get some more anti-air. You take that guy out. I'm surprised this guy isn't actually hitting him. I'm sure that guy's recon shouldn't be so good. It's a bit disturbing. Come on, we need another recon helicopter. So I haven't achieved very much really, but hopefully my allies are doing a bit better. Somehow the Strela couldn't even shoot down a helicopter, which is pretty irritating. I don't see there's much point in him if he can't do that. Guess we'll get some static missile troops. Maybe a recon unit for the front of the town might help. If these guys don't appear to like to hide at all. Ah dear. I was hoping to attack that sector. Didn't work out. Get another gunship maybe. Cool, this guy's got here. Yeah, I lost some APCs, those will be worth quite a few points. Haven't killed much other than the enemy recon helicopters, which are valuable targets because what they can't see definitely benefits us, but probably not highly worth it. Guys running short. Okay. Let's make sure everyone's kept supplied. Maybe some sort of ATGM might be good. Haven't got very good ones. Could save up for some artillery, might be worth it. I got a Stormer. Yeah, I think some artillery would be worthwhile. Although this guy already has quite a bit. Maybe another tank. T-62s have better armor. Guess it's a good idea to keep these guys spread out if we can. What's this? ATGM. Maybe we should move this guy forwards actually. It's pretty expensive. Sort of need him though. Artillery's not too expensive, we could probably get it. Get a unit of it. 60 points. Wonder how much they can see of ours. They probably have a recon up here, I guess. Have to wait for the artillery, I think. Let's see how they react to that guy. Okay, so some artillery's coming on. Maybe we should go after that Stormer. Get us a few points. Don't think we'll be able to hit it. We'll give it a go. Whoa. Didn't see those Milans coming. Challenger 2s, this is looking pretty dangerous. Oh god, they've got a good mix of units actually. So it's probably going to have to pull back. All the way back to base probably. There goes Australa. Not got a hit on him yet. Looks like we have not. Oh, we managed to get the storm in the end. Oh, that is good. The radar units can sit reasonably deep. We could just rely on maybe put some more man pads in the town. Could make the difference. I'm fairly concerned about that incoming Challenger, because we haven't got much which could damage them. We'll just hope they make some sort of mistake, which is unlikely. It's out of my range, unfortunately. Could fire at the Gurkhas, I suppose, if they're not moving. Oh, they're legging it. Could take some pot shots across the map, might as well. At least if they were to start firing at my artillery, they would stop firing at my men. Artillery is not hugely valuable. Man the helicopter for repairs. He can head back as well. Maybe another recon's worth having. This looks quite an exposed unit to send out because I'd expect them to have some ATGM here. They might not though. If they do, I guess I could edge this infantry forwards. Get some more infantry into that forest maybe. Could do something. pretty ugly over in Gregory. Guess we could get a helicopter gunship in. Reasonably cheap. That guy's being driven back a little. I guess it might be good to get some more anti-air here. Oh, here we go. It's a bit more anti-air. We can move this infantry forward into the forest. Right, so our artillery. Take some more pot shots at the Fusiliers. Can't quite reach them over here. We could start firing on the forest. That might be worth it. Gunships coming in. We've got a bit of artillery. We're smoking it here. It's an odd choice. Oh, they're going after my helicopter. How far can they fly? Got another Stormer, which is a bit annoying. It looks like I could fire over here. Come on. Escape my gunship. I thought I was withdrawing these, but they're not withdrawing very fast, are they? Guess we need another artillery piece. These guys are taking on this Challenger. Pretty brave. There goes Estrella. These guys are causing us some problems. Guess we need to just fire at them wherever they are. I'm losing a lot of units. 2 recons down. Oh, one of their team quit. That's a bit surprising, actually. Oh, it's the guy over here. Not losing too much. I might luck out and hit some of his units though while he's away. Oh dear, Lynx. Be dangerous. We are taking fire as usual. They managed to kill my Strela. That's like some serious precision fire. good. How far can they fire? It's really irritating. The town should be able to hold out for a bit still, I reckon. Hopefully our team's doing better on the other flank, but at the moment it doesn't look likely, does it? I haven't got any ATGM infantry, which is obviously a weakness of this particular deck. Our team's doing okay though, so I guess as long as we hold out for a bit. We're using up a lot of the supply again, as per usual. Come on, just fire. There you go. Come on, get us a hit on this challenger. Oh, they got him. Well done, guys. We didn't get him, but our ally did. It's, you know, it's a team game. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me. Oh. Maybe I just bought two by accident. Guess we just need to fire. Where's this guy actually moving to? Got him. He's actually more valuable than our fighter again, so that's not a disaster. It's very laggy. I wonder who's got such a bad connection. Could be Robbo, maybe. Oh, they're coming in with their planes, or the helicopters rather. Always call them planes. Unbelievable. How excessively noobish. Of course, they're going to find all my anti-air with it. So it's a common enough strategy. They landed. Oh dear. Let's hope they haven't dropped off any troops. Guess we can move this guy a bit. This thing won't be in the centre of their fire. I guess we should fire at these guys because they cause us trouble. Might as well get this guy out of here. Oh, they're emptying out quite fast. There we go. Bit more supply spread about. Use up all my points. In comes their mortar fire, annoyingly. probably just send this guy back to resupply. Call on another one. Since they're cheap enough. You just cannot hit them. Oh, there we go. We can hit them. Classic. Oh dear, then Milan's gonna kill a load of my infantry. A poor tank. No. Someone kill that Milan. He's now picking off the reinforcements of this guy. Just a bit annoying. Maybe our helicopter can take them out. And again, maybe not. There we go. Got him. This guy can carry on. Just have to keep moving them just in case, because we don't know what they've got. Uh-oh. They're testing our air defense in the middle, which is actually pretty bad. Spags can help, but it's serious. Oh dear. We should be able to take some of these out though. Didn't take a single one down. That's incredibly serious. Don't know how these guys are getting through. That went really badly. I think they took out all of my anti-air defense here, more or less. But at least it made someone quit. On the bright side. Don't know why they're giving up. I guess that because their air raid didn't fly straight through our entire block of air defense and airplanes. It almost did. In absolutely classic style. Oh look, that could be golden. We'll fire at that as well. Our new guy can also fire at them. Maybe we can go for the links. It's worth a lot of points. In fact, you might as well risk our fighter craft to take it out. Uh-oh. My gunship's got taken out. Right, he's flying too far to the left here. There we go. Cost effective, because even if you get shot down, it's worth twice as much points. Number 3 can move along then. That was pretty good. Got some points from that barrage, I think. Could go for the Stormer. It's worth quite a bit. Order them all to fire at it and see how it goes. She hasn't got very far, has he? Oh dear. One of our guys is going to disconnect. I don't know what's going on today. Oh, it was taken out here by the links. That makes a lot more sense. Any cheap fighter aircraft left? Not especially, actually. They have got a Challenger marksman there. Poor Steel and Garnet. Poor guy, abandoned by all his teammates. I don't know why they quit. I guess the guy lost his planes, got angry, but they aren't doing that badly. Well, I think we've won, which is a relief of sorts. Let's make another bid for this Stormer. Could try and help out over here somehow. What could I send? Send some infantry. Probably wouldn't help very much. I could attempt to bomb the forest. Do I have any napalm? No, I don't. That is annoying. Actually, come to think of it, this block of guys needs to go. Did we manage to take out the Stormer? Alright, it's probably got away now. We'll move along in a second. We've got enough points to try and pull something off. They're all very cheap though, those guys. It's not that worth fighting them. Or they could fire back at us. I could try and get some infantry through here. It doesn't seem too secure. Quarter this guy back. Oh, wow. So they are short on anti-air at the moment. Can move one across. This guy is having, like, you know, a hard time. He's on his own. His team quit inexplicably. He's done most of the hard work. It's always depressing when that happens. I mean, I wouldn't think it was bad if he just left, because at this point, you know, he is fighting like a losing battle. He's willing to do it though. You have to give him respect for. Let's get these guys back into our forest. And the fact we haven't captured that means there's enemy infantry around. Come on, we have to be able to take on these guys. Let's roll forwards. Then we'll push some infantry up to the right, I guess, if the front's clear. Nothing's firing at that guy. Looks promising. Need to put a command further forwards, perhaps. They can see these guys, so there must be someone around. Here we go. Our dynamic force is advancing. Get a helicopter gunship up there as well. Gunship up here. Order another T-62 forwards. We're gonna have Eleanor soon, I think. Meanwhile, this guy's having a touch of trouble. What do you want to go for? Probably the tracked rapier. And probably the lynx as well. And we need to try and take out this unit. Guys who aren't firing. Oh wait. Need to get rid of their air defense for our allies to wipe them out. If possible. Order some infantry towards the town as well, I guess. Bit risky sending in the gunship over the top of the mountain because they might have infantry, but we'll risk it. He's doing well over here, isn't he? We are getting overwhelmed. It's the amount of anti-air they have, which is the problem for our allies. And they've got an Abrams over there. That could be bad. But we're here. How are we going to take out that Abrams without it just mowing us? Guess we need to get some infantry with ATGMs. Oh, he's going to take out the Abrams, it's all good. Poor guy can't focus on this many things, so he hasn't got much of a chance. The game is almost over though. And by attacking we do give him like the smallest, but small chance of winning if we overstretch. There we go, fire at them. Our infantry are closing in. Helicopter and some reinforcements, I guess. Oh. Somehow we captured that Chinook. Which I guess is good. Sort of. Yeah, they got loads of guys in this town. Need to find their command and take it out. That could be our objective. Get a recon infantry in to that effect. We'll need both units to stand any chance of pushing through, I reckon. Probably bring a helicopter gunship forwards. Oh dear. Oh, there's the TACCOM. The back of the town. Oh, we got one. How annoying. Not even the, like, let's get into this town if we can. Order this guy in. Order commands. Don't know if we'll have time to capture it. You know, it would look spectacular. Why can't we fire at this Gurkha? There we go. Bit indiscriminate. Glorious, lads. And this guy's got here as well. Okay, he's suiciding a bit, which is a bit annoying. Don't know why he didn't just keep firing his missiles. Needs must. There are more enemies back here. Oh, we managed to take Gregory. He has a load of challenges. Could make a bid for killing the challengers, I guess. But they are pretty impervious. Oh, this guy's actually out of ammo. This guy's out of ammo too. I can fire a couple more times. Looks like our helicopter got away at least. Interesting to see us go through a town at least. Clearing the area of his soldiers. Give a guy some credit for sticking in, even when his friends abandoned him. Oh, we might just get our command into the sector before the game ends. Oh, nice. So that was pretty good. My North Korea deck performed. Alright. That guy was very unlucky in terms of the other guys quitting, but, you know, they did lose a fair amount before that. I didn't kill a huge number of enemies, but didn't lose too much. What did a good job. Artillery took out a fair amount of infantry and a stormer. Oh, anti-air took out one of the super bombers. Apparently took out some Gurkhas as well. I guess they were in those helicopters. This one took out the Bradleys. Yeah, that was pretty good. Tanks did okay. These guys did a reasonable job as well. Gunship took out Stormer, which is pretty good. We managed to get that TACCOM at the end. Not bad. There you go. Whew. North Korea, 1980 deck. Pretty effective. Objective, I suppose. Hopefully our allies will be able to hold out against whoever's coming. That guy's a bit annoying. Just try and take him out with some cheap plane. Okay, we're probably not going to get that sector, I reckon. We can send these guys forwards. Capture the sector ahead of us. Guess we could land this guy, evac this guy before he gets shot down. These guys have made it into the town, so that's good. And keep these guys back here. Pull these guys back. Then what we want to have is some supply for our anti-air. We're already running into trouble over here. Wedge these guys forward and take them on. No problem. Order some cheap tanks in. Things are going okay. Probably want to try and risk taking out that gazelle if we can. Okay, so they've got anti-air there. We'll lose this guy, but we took out the gazelle, so it is worth it. I think they're worth about the same number of points. Ooh, these guys are going to take some hits though. Ouch. Because they probably have some sort of recon unit forwards over here. Otherwise we wouldn't be able to see these guys quite so easily. Losing a few points there. Get some of our own recon up. Just pull back. Not face up to this unknown weaponry. So they seem to be able to see us anyway, so there's not much point in us fighting it. Get some more anti-air. You take that guy out. I'm surprised this guy isn't actually hitting him. I'm sure that guy's recon shouldn't be so good. It's a bit disturbing. Come on, we need another recon helicopter. So I haven't achieved very much really, but hopefully my allies are doing a bit better. Somehow the Strela couldn't even shoot down a helicopter, which is pretty irritating. I don't see there's much point in him if he can't do that. So here we are back in Wargame Red Dragon. I'm playing with my North Korean 1980 deck, so a lot of retro units here. We should be able to span them out. I'm going to take them to this town and hold it, and then we'll see what the situation is. Luckily there's a reinforcement zone in Jot, so won't be any problem bringing on additional men, as long as we can get there. Almost left the command behind. Try and get some of these elite infantry forwards as soon as possible. So the cool thing about the infantry APCs for the North Koreans is that you have one which carries an ATGM, and you have one which carries infrared anti-air, so they're actually a pretty good combo. Generally that can help keep them alive even in pretty dire circumstances. Let's just spread these guys around a bit. And it means it's hard for us to forget a critical unit type. But it looks like we're going to make it over reasonably easily. We'll try and get maybe the back of Eleanor as well. That'll be our next. Some artillery fire comes in, of course, inevitably. Oh wow, they took them out. Ah, one of those. Not too surprising then. Oh, they know we're here. That's quite impressive. That's some good intel they have. Alright, so we've pretty much drawn it up here. Not too much left that we can do. They're going to pot shot us because they can, mysteriously. Don't know how they can see us, to be honest. It's a bit strange. Order this guy out to kill that guy. Guess it might be wise.